Welcome to another edition of High Vibe Channeling for October 16th. Tonight we have the wonderful and talented and extremely connected star child, Arla Collett Williams, bringing in the Ancestor Grandmothers et al. And et al. Is too short a word for all of the beings that are left out of that nomenclature. It's a big umbrella. And we're just having a little bit of chat before we begin our session. And I guess we'll give it another minute or so. And Arla, if you want to fill us in on anything, I know we've been chatting before, and you can let these other fine people know about what to expect tonight.
I don't know what to expect. Are you kidding
And
me?
there we have it.
I'm
Expect
just
nothing
here.
and receive everything.
Yeah, I guess. I know a little bit. They kind of give me a heads up, but sometimes they leave me totally in the dark. And that's probably the best way to do it. I do know that they're gonna talk some about those who are um not only in 3D, but have connected with the experience of being in 4D and 5D, and what's happening with this, with the individuals who are doing this, and, why are they doing this when, you think, well, I'm going to be in 4D, that vibrational consciousness of 4D, and I won't have to experience 3D anymore. And yes, that is true for those, who choose to do that. But there are those like me that choose not to totally stay immersed in those vibrational consciousness dimensions, if you want to call it that. So I know that they're going to talk about that, and then who knows with them.
Well, we're going to find out in just a little bit if everyone wants to mute. And obviously, if you have questions, just hit us up in the chat and let us know that you have that curiosity working. And we
And
will.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, we're going to turn it over to you and let you bring through all of those wonderful love energies and lessons.
I was just going to say that because of the et al. That they had suggested, I put on there. If you have a question for Kashima or for Circe, if for those who don't know who Kashima is what humanity calls a Sasquatch, but he is one of the ancients that has chosen to work deeper with humanity as well as other star people and different places. Circe is a moon water person, and their primary function is to help with the waters, and they are always at the birthing of a planet or a moon when there is a birthing, because they work with the water.
Excellent.
Kashine, Kashine, Kashine. Helana, Helana, Helana. We are so pleased to be with you again. Much excitement is on your planet now. So much is happening. So much is swirling. Hang on to yourself. The ride only becomes more interesting. We want to talk with you today about those who are connected not only to this 3D dimensional experience, but also the fourth dimension consciousness and the fifth. These consciousness are not a place. They are labeled as ascension, rising, but there is more to it than rising. It is radiating from within you as you connect to those vibrations. Many are choosing having to become connected to 4D and some 5D to continue doing what it is that they do within this third dimension here on Earth. This is hard. This is hard on a physical body to go from one vibration to another and then back again. It is like riding a wave that takes you up and brings you down and takes you up and brings you down. And these are choices that are being made. These are choices that are being made for the good of humanity. When you have experienced on a higher vibrational level this 4D experience, remember that when you are on this earth within this third dimension, to bring your awareness to the third dimension through the fourth dimension. There are many who here on earth are confused. They have touched the fourth dimension, and yet they go back to the third dimension and stay in the third dimension, living in a misunderstanding of what it is to be a part of the fourth dimension. They are choosing to leave. Many have chosen to leave and come back in the fourth dimension. And their consciousness is that of the fourth rising to the fifth. Some who have immersed themselves back in the third dimension are choosing to leave in a way that brings about compassion on the earth. They are bringing forth with their leaving great compassion here and great compassion there and great compassion everywhere. Always be mindful of your awareness when choosing to be in this third dimension, to assist others in helping to release that which holds them in the third dimension. Always keep your awareness of how the fourth dimension feels and guides you. It will help you understand more of why you have chosen to do what it is you do. Shining Star brings us questions from time to time that people bring to her. And we wish to talk about this. Many are hearing the term 144,000. This is not a number of people. In seeing this as people, it is exclusionary. It excludes anyone above that count, 144. Many believe that those 144 souls will raise the consciousness. The 144,000 is a vibrational connection, a key to humanity's rising consciousness. It is the vibration that helps to manifest the understanding of that. It brings the love that is more than what many humans believe love is. Love, too, is a vibration, a frequency. It is at that frequency we know who we are and why we are. Many things are happening now as many are gathering in manifesting this vibration. We are very joyous in seeing this, as many others are. Kashima had said that it was no longer the quantity of those who choose to share that higher dimensional love to manifest that frequency of understanding, but It is the quality of those who are bringing in that manifestation of that frequency. Have you been joyful today? Or have you been worried that this earth is in such a state of disrepair? Many things seem so wrong. The Earth Mother cries and groans and changes and moves. She has always done that since her birth. She is growing vibrationally, as all are. Have faith in yourself. Faith shows you that you know that what comes into your path is what should come into your path. That doesn't mean your path is easy, but it means you are growing, as many things have growing pains that come. We love you all, and we love the Earth Mother and all she brings to humanity. What a wondrous, beautiful place for your soul to be in learning, even though the learning is hard sometimes. Always be joyous. Always be loving. Always be kind. And give yourself those very things. You are blessed and you are worth it. Ino washi ke antayawa. Iyo washati iyakaya neowa. Owasho iyakaya iyateya iyana. I am Kashima. My people are guiding so many. Do not fall into fear of misunderstanding. Star people are eminent in a way most humanity will not understand. But we are here to help. We are here to show you love. Life is not always what the 3D human thinks. It is so much more. It seems I have been prone to speak more, and I will do that as I am led. Watch for my people. They are everywhere, and they wish to connect with humanity in many good ways. Ishkwaya. We are ready for questions.
Thank you very much, Ancestor Grandmothers and Kashima et al. I, with the focus on the skies, are can you shed some light, and not including the alien ships, but on other celestial objects which will be coming in to help awaken and not only DNA, but minds and body, but to help bring more awareness to the coming changes of ascension and open contact, please?
Look up. Look up. They are everywhere. Look beside you. They are everywhere. Look within you. They are even there. They're not here to bring fear. They are here to help. When you see things in the sky that you do not understand, open your heart and ask, what am I to understand? And listen with your heart. Sanat Kumara talked about how there would be rains coming that appeared as crystals falling from the sky. He was speaking about the crystalline body of humanity being activated. These things are happening. There will be many things that will be in the heavens that some will fear, but there is nothing to be feared.
Thank you very much for that. Miles?
Well, unfortunately, she answered my question immediately. I was wondering about my wife and I feel like we're living in 4D almost continuously. Our lives are just so magical from morning to night, and it's glorious. And yet, in some things, especially with our bodies, we feel like we're doing our best to connect with our inner spirit in stillness and meditation, looking for direction. And we feel like, we're doing something wrong because we're just not getting the direction that helps us address the issues at hand. But I think you started off by saying, ask the question and then go into your heart. And I am certainly going to do that and come from a heart-centered place. So thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. The fourth dimension is the door to understanding healing of the physical body. It is the fourth dimension vibration that can heal that 3D body. No physical 3D body is healed except it come through the fourth dimension.
We're really getting that. It's we've become very clear on that lately, because physical things that we do are just temporary, and they might give us some respite. However, the only way we're finding answers is to first address it in 4D.
Yes, yes,
So thank you.
yes. It is understanding that the 3D physical does fall away. And it is getting past that falling away thought that sometimes you immerse yourself in because of aches and pains and restrictions on the body that is chosen for this soul that rides within you.
Yeah, it's almost like a battle. We've been completely immersed in 3D for our entire lives and expect cause and effect from doing this thing or that thing or buying this thing or taking that pill. And yet those things no longer work anymore. And in every case, we need to find the cause. We try and find it in our belief structures. Where do I have limiting beliefs that are blocking my energy flow, that are causing this manifestation to show up in my life as the biggest gift that my highest spirit, my inner spirit can give me, to help me continue to live a good life, an uplifting life.
It is hard, as we talked about before, when you are within that fourth dimension to look for things in the 3D experience and releasing those things in the 3D experience, which is what you and your wife have been doing, will guide you.
Thank you so much.
Heals are only something within this third dimension that humanity reaches for. And once again, we will talk about sound and using sound. Sound is of the fourth dimension. It is the beginning of truly understanding healing through vibrational, by sound. That is where your healing will come from.
Now, we've been using a tuning fork, a large tuning fork that's a healing vibration, and then putting it on certain areas of our body. Is that congruent with or in alignment with, for instance, sound vibration?
It is vibration. It has a frequency, and that frequency has a particular point of healing for a particular thing. Look to frequency healing. That information comes from the fourth dimension. Many who are fourth dimension and fifth dimension beings are here in this fourth dimension, guiding those to understand this.
You know, it's ironic that when you grow up in 3D, you sort of get used to 3D remedies. And when you get exposed to 4D remedies, sometimes you wonder if that's real. And of course, the irony is that it is real, and the old 3D ways are the ones that are not real.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Beloved Kashima, I honor your guardianship of the ancient forests and the lines of the earth. And I ask you if you can help me see a vision of where you see the human communities of the near future. I'd say the next 20 years. I feel that we're moving in the direction of energy being used to replace money in different ways, and in the directions of the young ones learning to dream and to maintain their imagination and to be more conscious about their relationship with all living things. What vision do you have for us?
We have known since before the birthing of the Earth Mother that many would be coming to this place. And we were ready to come and be a part of that, learning that what is called humans begins to learn. We have been here before in this space of knowing, of being there, understanding who you are. And yet humanity could not continue. And we pulled away. What we see in our hearts is more than humanity sees as a paradise. It is more. It is to truly understand who you are. Humans are many things. Humans are only an appearance of vibration. Understanding that we are all vibration. And it is in that learning that you reach this vibration. Humanity is beginning to learn that money is just a form of energy. And there are many forms of energy that take the place of what humanity sees as money. We see above all love of everything love of understanding. Nothing is as it seems in chaos. Chaos is only there because it is a choice to experience it. As you begin to understand that chaos will not exist within who you are. There are those who are following you. You feel them. You know them. Even though they walk behind you, they are guiding you in the manner in which you should go.
Thank you, Kashima.
Hello?
Yes, let me just preface it with here in Australia, we refer to the Sasquatch or beings such as the Sasquatch as Yowies. I live in a regional area, and a while back I visited a spot where there's a waterfall, and opposite that there's a valley of trees. Now, when I was looking over this valley of trees, I sensed an ancient energy. And I never thought about yowies, because I'm quite connected to the dragons. I thought it might have been them, but I didn't feel dragon energy there. So my question is, in that valley, would you be able to tell me, was the ancient energy that I was sensing being such as yourself, what we would call here yowies?
We are the grandmothers, and we will speak for Kashima. You know within yourself what you were feeling. It was ancient, and there was a knowing there that you understood. It is a guidance of knowing, showing you a connection that is deep and as a well overflowing.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And
May I speak?
go
May I
ahead.
speak a little light language? Bashandro akana hina au shutuma ye kiaharna aka surma ake chena orosheni tik anarenete urija ostuma karana agia shutukma yeya so arma ashatona akena ata shuhana yete urishtana araki amurhinana. Thank you.
Blessings to you for what you bring. We want to say as well as the Yowie, as they are called where you are from, that the dragon energy is close to the energy because they are both so ancient.
That makes sense. Thank you.
That's wonderful information. Thank you. Um, I'm curious because we have the dragon energy and we have the Sasquatch energy, and there are what many humans consider foundational energies for the birthing of Mother Earth and this realm. And it's my understanding that the tall whites and some of the inner earth beings fall in that category. Can you talk more about the foundational energies and races which created or helped birth and manage this particular dimension that we experience, please?
The birthing of the Earth Mother was done by design. This was talked about long before the time of the birthing. There were many across this universe and galaxy and other universes and galaxies that came to schools on Kashima's place. And they were talking about what would be happening here. Why was the Earth Mother coming to birth? It was all about consciousness for all the beings who choose to learn what a human existence is on such a beautiful place. Rocks came from other places. Water came from other places throughout the galaxies and throughout the universes. Their energy, their vibration, their being came to help in the birthing of the Earth Mother. The Earth Mother is loved so much by those who chose to come and participate from the beginning. There are many, and the energies that they carry are wide. And some you cannot have human words for that, but it is inside you. Once a soul, wherever the soul came from, makes a decision to come to this earth to learn, there is a place inside who they are that connects them to the earth for infinity. Her love and way of being is that powerful. And not power as in over something, but power that is within everything.
I love that explanation. Sounds like a great way to explain the creation of our reality to the younger folk as well. Thank you. But you mentioned that souls come from different places, and I know places is a 3D term for our understanding and benefit. But can you explain a little bit about that? That just struck me as curious about souls coming from different places. Please.
Vibrations come from everywhere and are everywhere. Kashima calls it the primal seed, as if seeds of energy were cast over the ethers and throughout all universes. This is not just a universal place. It is more. It was created from more. All of the energy of those and those and those that they brought were souls.
That makes a lot of sense. I love that analogy. It looks like we don't have any questions unless somebody wants to pop in. Do you have any more messages for?
I think Jennifer wanted to ask.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jennifer, please. And now she muted. I believe she's sneezing. We are sending her healing energy.
She's just getting ready for a big one. Question.
And apparently she hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to be prophetic when I said we didn't have any more questions. Hopefully she will reconnect. Do you, and I don't know, I know it's a probability, and if it's supposed to happen, it will, but will members of our group actually have physical interactions, conscious physical interactions with Sasquatch energies and Sasquatch?
Sorry, was that directed at me?
No, that was
Um,
for the
thank you.
Ancestor Grandmothers before we get to Jennifer again.
So sorry.
That we are sending you so much love, Jennifer.
Go ahead, Jennifer.
I had technical issue. Thank you. I was wondering if you could expand more on what you mentioned earlier about the sound frequencies and how different sounds are for different forms of healing. And I I know a little bit about hertz, but I don't fully understand it. But I was curious if you had any insight on what might be sounds that, for me personally, that I could resonate with.
This is something that you will understand when you hum. There will be a vibration that you immediately are connected to. Within that vibration, you can explore the healing. Vibration, sound is the fourth dimension healing, but it goes above that. There are many vibrations. There are many things out there. There are many who have worked in this for many years. Shining Star. Dr. Jeffrey Thompson. Vibrations are a personal thing as well. There will be many that tell you that you should listen to this. You should listen to that. Listen to what touches you and that you understand is for your healing. Regardless of vibrations being set for particular things within each one, the person knows what calls to them.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We expect that you will be talking with Shining Star about this and about what you find.
And now I'm going to go back to my question about engaging anyone in our group engaging in a more conscious way with Sasquatch for open contact, please.
There is a wave that people are feeling, an ancient energy that people are feeling. It is coming across the earth as a giant wave, touching many, calling to many. Their vibration is ancient, but it is also an energy of today. In the last years, millions of people have connected to them. If it is the individual's choice to connect to them in a vibrational way or a physical way, it is so. They are here for the purpose to help humanity. That was part of their role as what to do here on this earth. And yes, they have a distinct look. Whether this is actually how they look is not important.
I love that. Thank you. And I got good energy from that. And I did want to pass along a message that the inner earth beings are extremely grateful for being part of this energy which you are sharing. So thank you on behalf of them and others who reside in my head.
And in your heart as well.
Wonderful. Thank you. We have no more questions apparently. Do you have any messages for us in parting? Please.
Remember that love is easy once your heart is open. Loving is not a hard thing. Yes, humans carry much baggage about what love is, but it is when the heart is open that you understand the reality of love. We thank you.
We thank you. That was beautiful. There's so many blessings. Oh my gosh, Arla. It's just fantastic. The energy, the information, the heart swelling up and open and out. It's it's just an energy which I wish more people would be able to grasp and keep within them, because then we wouldn't have any of this chaos that they were talking about. And Kashima came through again. Oh my gosh.
I did not expect that either, that he would come through, but he's monitoring me very closely right now and getting his 2 cents worth in on a lot of things right now, because they are working so diligently to reach humanity.
Came very strong.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting this again and doing the transcript, because I get so much out of that.
I've got something on my screen that says set up professional audio in audio settings. I don't know what that means, but anyhow, I see it, but I wasn't in the frame of mind to do anything about it.
That
You
might be
did
for
not,
the singing. I don't.
yeah, you did not need it
Yep.
today. Really, it came through nicely.
Yes. You didn't have any drums today, so we caught
No.
That's when you bring the whole orchestra,
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
the Kashima ensemble, that's
Yeah,
when it
that
gets a little.
yeah. He's I don't know. They just know that I'm open for them, and if I can help them in any way, that, I'm going to do that. I can't say that it wasn't hard when he came through, but I very definitely felt it.
Me too. It wasn't hard for me at all either. I just got the receiving end. It's such a blessing, though. Okay. Well, thank you very much. We're going to wrap up this session and talk a little bit amongst ourselves before we start round 2.